Okay, I'm Liberty, and I am going to be talking about what it's like to have triplet siblings. I'm not a triplet, I just have triplet siblings. But before I get started, I wanted you guys to meet the stars of the show, so come out. Here's a picture of all of them with our amazing dog Freedom that I happen to name.
My name is Lincoln Hasler. I am 12 years old and I am the oldest triplet. My dog Freedom, that is in all the pictures, she loves me the most. And I like to play tennis and play the piano.
My name is Elena Hasler. I am the middle triplet, and I do dance. And Freedom is I'm actually her favorite triplet out of everyone.
I am Corbin Hasler. I'm 12 years old and the youngest triplet. And I play lacrosse, cross country, track, and play the guitar. And despite what the other two said, Freedom loves me the most.
Yeah. All right. Now to get started, this is. Oh wait, there we go. This is Corbin and Lincoln, as he just introduced himself. They might get mad when I say this, but they're each other's best friends, whether they admit to it or not. And this is Elena with Freedom again. And if you've ever met Elena, you will know that she is a firecracker. She is not somebody that you want to mess with. She may be small, but don't get in her way, I'm telling you guys. No. This is the very beginning. I was 4 when my mom had triplets, and I honestly didn't think much of it. One day, 3 babies came home, and I kind of just rolled with it. I only remember snapshots of them as babies, like when Corbin would climb to the top of his crib every night and then just fall and cry, and I would be sleeping and he'd just hear a thud and crying after and think, oh, it's Corbin just practicing his climbing skills again. And this is us. This is us at Costco. Obviously, we cannot do this anymore. I wish we could, but I feel like both of my parents would kick us out of Costco, and I feel like we are now too big. And there is my brothers and my dad at Kroger. And if you know my family at all, obviously our addiction to stuffed animals still remains true to this day. Now, this is the first almost death. This is not my fault. But I was about 3, and I was the only eyewitness to this because my mom left me and took my siblings to the bathroom. If you guys have ever been to the Mountain Center, they have this little kiddie area. And that's how it used to look. They had those sharp edges. There wasn't anything protecting them. And some dude one time was playing with them and nailed Lincoln in the head. And obviously me came to the rescue, picked him up, took him to the lifeguard, and then my mother drove him to the hospital. I was 8, and Lincoln doesn't remember anything about it, but I saved his life. So. Now, this is the stroller. The stroller looks very handy, but imagine trying to take this places. I mean, yes, it holds all 3 kids, but it didn't really fit anywhere. I give it a solid 5 out of 10. I mean, it did its job. But this is the train. Now who needs a stroller when you have a whole train that even I can hold? I give this a 10 out of 10. This thing was amazing, and we got compliments on it everywhere we went. Now, for the honorary Halloweens, this was when my mother made me dress up as a little Pete, and the triplets dressed up as sheep. There's a train again. I don't know how she came up with it, but it's practically genius. And this was when Lincoln was the actual rocket ship from the Wallensteins. Elena was a fairy, and Corbin was an angry bird. This is a pretty good personality pick, I would say. This is another really good personality pick. Obviously, we're having a great time. I was Professor of Liberty, Corbin was a dinosaur, Elena was a flappy girl? Flapper? Yeah, whatever. And Lincoln was Woody. And obviously, this is a children's museum, and I feel like we were just having so much fun. Oopsies. And this was when we all dressed up in matching skeleton pajamas from Jamboree, and they glue in the dark too. This is the second almost step. Oh wait, next one, back one. There's no picture for it. That's part of the speech. This is the second almost step. It was so traumatizing that there was no pictures of it. This is when I crashed a golf cart with like five teenage girls on it. One of them did break her foot, but that's besides the point. It was pretty traumatizing. There's no pictures of it, but I mean, the kids had a great memory now of one that didn't break her foot. They all have great memories. Now, the result of the almost step was my mom making me get a job at Handles to pay for the golf cart that I crashed that wasn't mine. And obviously everyone loves a job, and there we are. But even after that, my mom still let me drive the boys to Kings Island. She did, however, put them in matching neon shirts so that I would not lose them. Corbin rode the Diamondback 11 times, like 6 times in a row. 12? It was 12? My bad. 12 times. And Lincoln threw up like 4 or 5 times, but he kept on going, so we stayed. Now, the third almost step. I know you are thinking, this is not my fault. This one was because some idiot on the road decided to not go at a green light, so he just decided that green didn't mean go anymore. So I had to come to a complete stop at the red light, and the truck behind me slammed into me. There was 8 kids in the car. I was driving my dad's Highlander, but no one was injured, and it all ended up fine. Now, the reason for this death is dynamic, and if there's no explaining this, you either know it or you don't know it. That's our curse. The next one is Elena's first concert. It was NF. Not many of you guys know him. He's a rapper, but we had amazing seats, and I even saw a couple get proposed to. It was pretty great. But little did I know, I fell down the stairs before going to this concert and actually broke my foot. But we didn't know I broke my foot until after the concert. So I was jumping around having a blast at a concert with a broken foot I did not know about. And obviously that was the day before homecoming. So what did we do? Me and my brother snuck into homecoming with my broken foot. It was great. We were there for like 10 minutes. They claimed it was the most scariest experience of their life, but I thought it was a blast. Then we went to Handles after, so what can I say? Great big sister moment. Now the next one is my brother's first concert. This was downtown Indianapolis last weekend, and we went to go see AJR. Besides the bomb threat that they had, it was a great concert. And the bomb threat actually let more people leave, so then we actually got better seats. It was kind of cold, but like we had a blast, so it did not matter. Now for honorary mentions, I would like, these are my parents. My mother, the woman who carried the triplets, for 37 weeks. In total, the kids were 17 pounds, leaving each child being like 5 to 6 pounds. That's a lot of weight. And my father, he didn't carry the triplets, but he's important, I guess. And of course, how can we forget Brooklyn and Zach? They're our second parents. Shout out to them. They're great. And yes, now. No, you guys. Come on. Okay. Now, I would like each of you guys to tell me your favorite thing about being a triplet and your least favorite thing about being a triplet.
Okay, I'd say my favorite thing about being a triplet is that I'm never necessarily lonely. There's always somebody there. And if I get very desperately bored, I can't play with that kid over there. That's in desperate measures. Oh, and I don't necessarily have anything that I don't like about being a triplet. Don't have a least favorite.
I think my favorite thing about being a triplet is like you can, they have you like, and you can, hold on, I got okay, they can help you with school and stuff, but my least favorite thing is probably sharing your birthday with them.
My favorite thing about being a triplet is being able to go up to twins and say I'm better than them because I'm a triplet and they're only twins. And my least favorite thing is having to walk through the hallways and like people would like call me like Lincoln's or Elena's. Oh wait, what's Corbin's or Elena's brother? That's my least favorite.
Now, I kind of forgot my introduction, so we're going to close it out with my introduction. There's about 1 in a 10,000 chance of, like, having triplets. And a few years back when Lincoln was in elementary school, he told me that there's two types of people in this class. They're the ones that are amazed at a triplet, and they're the ones who don't know what a triplet is. That's usually how it goes, because kids tend to get the whole twin concept, but not triplets. So that's what it's like to have triplet siblings.